5 things I will never buy again after coming back from Europe. When I'm in Europe, I'm never bloated, inflamed, I feel incredible, I'm full of energy, and I'm trying to replicate that now that I'm back in the US. Starting off with coffee, which I know sucks to hear. The US has almost no federal limits when it comes to mold in coffee, versus in Europe, it is 5 parts per billion, which is practically nothing. And coffee suppliers test their beans and there's mold in it. Where does it get sent? Not Europe, but straight to the US. I refuse to start my day with a cup of mold, so I've been ordering all of my coffee from Italy for the past 6 months or so. I have a few videos on my page on where you can get it and what brands are the best if you're interested. Next up, we have oats, which I stay away unless I get them from Europe and they're organic. That also includes oat milk, oat flour, things with oats. Oats are heavily sprayed in the US, and 30% of even organic oats still have traces of that spray. If you're obsessed with oats and you just need them, there are a few brands on the market in the US like Zigo and 1 Degree. They have a toxin tested, really clean oats, but they're expensive. So if I can, I like to try and bring some oats back with me from Europe or just stay away. Number 3, this blows everyone's mind, but citric acid. It's hard because citric acid is in literally everything. It's a preservative, but it comes from GMO black corn. It's not coming from lemon zest or limes like you were taught in school. I have been curating lists over the past 6 months of products that don't have citric acid, so if you want that, let me know. Number 4, we have most US chicken. Ever notice how much bigger the chicken breasts are in the US versus Europe? Yeah, well, it's because they're full of chlorine water.
For educational purposes, this is the size of a full chicken breast.
I took that video a few weeks ago when I was in France to show my parents that the chicken fit in the palm of my hand. That is so drastically different than what you find in the US. It's insane. When you're looking for chicken, you want it to be air chilled and you want it to be organic. I like the brand Pasture Bird. I also like Mary's, also like Bell & Evans. And lastly, number 5, I stay away from US flour, which I know is super hard to stay away from, but it's enriched with a bunch of synthetic vitamins. It is sprayed heavily. Time and time again, you hear people say that they're gluten-free in the US and have no problem with gluten in Europe. Why do you think that is? Italy has some of the cleanest food regulations in the entire world. I order my flour straight from Italy, and I make my sourdough, I make bagels, I make all the things just using flour from Europe instead. There are so many everyday swaps that you can make in the US to help you try to replicate how you feel in Europe. If you like this type of content, I would love if you gave me a follow. I post videos like this all of the time.